He'd be so manipulative with it. He'd make me feel really guilty if I didn't help him with money. Like, he'd be like, oh, family, this is what family's supposed to do. We're supposed to help each other when we're going through a tough spot. My ex tried to cheat on me, so this is what I did. So my ex would always sleep with his phone on his pocket, which I always thought is a red flag, obviously. Like, I knew that every girl would, but I just didn't think anything of it. So one night, it slipped out of his sweats, probably, and I woke up with it near my legs. He was still asleep. I was going to honestly put it on the charger, but I saw a bunch of notifications, messages from a dating app. I was obviously furious, and I wanted to slap him awake, but I didn't. I decided I was gonna be smarter than that, so what can I possibly do in the situation? What can I possibly do that is going to be good enough revenge? I decided I was going to create a fake profile. So I asked one of my friends that he hadn't met to send me, like, I asked her if I could use her pictures to create a fake dating profile so I could see if we matched, you know, if I could get a nice revenge. She was 100% his type. I knew that he was going to match with her. So that's what happened. So my fake profile and him, we started talking. Obviously, I blinded with aggression and adrenaline inside of me all the way through this. Started talking, flirting and everything. So I suggest we have to go full force with this. So I suggest, after a lot of flirting, that we should meet up. I suggested he paid us a hotel room and he said yes. Mind you, he is unemployed. I've been providing for this relationship, or in this relationship, since he's been unemployed. So he's been draining my savings account for about a year. Now he accepts to pay for a random girl's hotel room. He'd be so manipulative with it. He'd make me feel really guilty if I didn't help him with money. Like, he'd be like, oh, family, this is what family's supposed to do. We're supposed to help each other when we're going through a tough spot. After he had talked to this girl and we had arranged the hotel room and everything, he comes and he asks me for $50 because of his mom's birthday. He has the to ask me for money, $50. And at this point, it's just funny to me. So I give him $50. And I still remember that stupid smile on his face after I give him the $50 for his mom's birthday. And so he leaves for the weekend to go to his mom's, and he doesn't go to his mom's. He leaves to go to his mom. I kiss him goodbye, tell him to have a great time. I'm putting on the performance of my life, acting like the perfect girlfriend that just gave her boyfriend $50 so he could buy his mom a gift. So then I get to work. I pack all the stuff that he had in my house and I leave all of his stuff outside. Meanwhile, he is messaging the other me, my friend, I don't even know how to say it, on the app, and I giving him excuses like, oh, I'm running late, I'm sorry, I just want to look perfect for you, I'm sorry. Also, my friend was a real one. I even asked her to send me some pictures so that I keep him, telling him I was trying to look perfect and stuff to make it more realistic. So basically, I make him sit and wait until it's 1 a.m. And at 1 a.m., I send him pictures of his belongings outside of my house being rummaged through by a homeless person with the caption, enjoy your stay at a hotel. Obviously, he calls me right away, and as soon as my phone rings, I hang up and block his number and go to bed. So Monday comes, and after work, I come home and I was already expecting something like this. And he's at my door, and he was ugly crying, begging, telling me he was homeless, he had nowhere to go. So I wasn't having it, obviously. And he got angry, as per usual. And when he started trying to grab me, tried to get inside the house, that's when I called the police. So yeah, and I got a restraining order against him because he did threaten my life. Yeah, now I know he has moved. He is living a few hours away from here. He lives with his family, and I heard he has a job, so I hope he learned the lesson.
That's a pretty crazy, kind of cheating video, because it happens more than people want, really. It's quite a common thing. How stupid do you need to be? But just playing devil's advocate, right? Talking about the man. So he's on a dating app, right? First of all, stupid. It's not the most public thing ever. What are you trying to achieve? Second of all, if you have a dating app, right, why got notifications on for it when you're in bed with your girlfriend? Third of all, why would you go and then meet up with, well, I suppose that's the reason he's on the app, isn't he, to meet up with random people. But like, I just find it baffling how people do this, because you kind of see why people cheat. Not that it's good or anything, but you know, people, it happens, right? You know, drunken nights, all that, it happens. However, to like predetermine it, you know, downloading an app, setting up a profile, putting a bio, you know, swiping on people, texting them, or like your girlfriend's lying next to it. It's just a recipe for disaster. Why would you do it? I just can't understand. I can't wrap my head around how stupid you have to be to do it. Even at the start, before he had cheated and, you know, met this woman, he didn't sound like the nicest person. You know, he was asking for money, saying he's got nowhere else to live. And funny enough, in the end of the video, he's living with his family, isn't he? So he always had someone to live. It just honestly, like, he was taking advantage of her slightly and taking advantage of the situation that, you know, she's got a bit of money and he can just kind of nick 50 quid and go and see his mum. Yeah. A little bit crazy, and I mean, good for her, really. I think, you know, she's got her own back, got her revenge, and then he's on the doorstep crying, which, you know, until he kind of kicked off and it got, you know, potentially a little bit violent, you know, she would have felt good, you know, she would have had a level of satisfaction knowing that his own action would cause him to feel like that, and she'd have been horrified, you know, when she found out, you know, she said it would have been a horrible feeling, I can imagine. You know, she's won the moral game. She's been loyal, she's been faithful. So, you know, now obviously she'll have shown more, so hopefully she'll never see the man again, never get a text, never get any contact whatsoever. So hopefully she'll go on, find a new partner and live a very happy life.